on the 2 to 3 p.m. slot. Got the Interstate 95 turnpike hot. When you tune in, they don't just entertain. They come with the message that presses the brain. Those other podcasts, they seem microscopic, cause they're the big dogs that drop the hot topics. So sure, be more dumb, you just stay ready for DJ Boom, Shaheem, and Montgomery. Put them together, there's a treacherous string from the tri-state area to the DMV. So sit back, relax, get your Sundays on after morning, gone before dawn. That positive vibe that we hitting so strong with this podcast show, you can't go wrong. So here we go, 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 here we go.
Let's go, come on.
Yo.
It was so nice we had to play it twice. What's up, everybody?
What's up, everybody? What's going on? And welcome back to the From the Shore to Be More show. That's right, everybody. I am one of your hosts, the original entertainer, the one and only Shaheem.
And of course, you know, you got the official DJ Boom here in the building, making it do what it do. It need to be done every Sunday from 2 to 3. Let's go.
Let's go. And I guess Aunt Debbie will be joining us shortly, folks. And of course, we are the treacherous three of the tri-state area and the DMV. You heard?
Absolutely. So check this out. Speaking of B-More, I was just in B-More. Literally just came back from there this morning.
Right.
It was pretty cool. I had an event yesterday in Bowie, Maryland, 18th birthday party. It was pretty cool because the dad, I've never seen a dad and daughter dance at an 18th birthday party. I've only obviously seen it at the weddings. You know what I mean? They do the father-daughter dance and mother-daughter dance, mother-son dance, stuff like that. But It was actually pretty touching, pretty cool. But here I am back.
All right.
From traveling. I feel like I traveled around the world, boy.
Well, we're glad you're back because we got a great show for everybody. Today, folks, we're going to be talking about the truth about holidays, the truth behind holidays, folks. What is the real meaning? I know all of us celebrate in our households differently, but we're going to talk about that. And we're going to talk about also how retailers have captivated these holidays and have held us captive to these clever marketing schemes. We're going to get into all of that, folks. And again, so I'm glad Boom's back, and I guess Aunt Debbie will be joining us shortly.
I just heard her pop in.
Okay. I see she is there. You want to put her on?
Let me think about it.
Oh, come on. Don't punish me. Don't punish me.
Hey, Auntie.
Hey, what's going on, Aunt Debbie?
Well, you know, I'm in the studio and I was messing around with my artwork. And then I said, what time is it?
Oh, we're glad you made it.
It's time to Be More show.
That's right.
I got my light on, put my earrings on, and then I'll be all set.
All right, now the Treacherous Three is back together, folks. And like I said, we're going to be talking about holidays today. But before we jump into all that, I cannot go on without mentioning last week's show, folks. It was a really touching show. It was The Missing, folks. For you guys who might have missed it, you can go back and watch. And I just want to remind everybody, the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, the number is 1-800-THE-LOST. So if you know anyone missing, please contact them. But that was the show last week, folks. And you can go back and watch that show and any of the show episodes that you might have missed From the Shore to Be More. So during your work week, or if you're watching the kids, sitting down, having your coffee, you might want to tune us in and catch those episodes. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. There you have it, folks.
Excellent yeah, that's a recap.
Yeah,
I don't know what went through my brain just fast. I thought I was saying the wrong word, but excellent recap.
Well, Boom, you've been busy. Tell us about your week. Let's get into this.
It's been an interesting week. Unfortunately, I never got a chance to actually see Aunt Debbie, but I was in New York on Tuesday doing an event with the one and only Omarion.
That's right, Omarion. All right.
who I personally think is bringing R&B back, is bringing R&B relevant again, because his new album is fire. I tell y'all, his new album is sick. I'm gonna try to let me see if I can upload a video, or at least the picture that I took with him, if y'all didn't get the privileges of seeing it on social media.
Okay. Well, it's just interesting that you said bring R&B back. I never thought R&B ever left. That's just in my book. I know people talk about it, but it never ever left. And shout out to Omarion, and congratulations on the new album.
The album is sick. It's a fantastic album, y'all. And I'm not even just saying that because I was there. The album is a fantastic album. So if you get a chance, if you're a lover of R&B music, go and pick up that album from Omarion, brand new album being released. Great album.
There you go.
But that was my week.
The hardest working DJ in the business. Well, Debbie, you had a busy week too, right? What you been working on?
Well, I'm in the studio, and the kind of work I do deals with details. So I think the piece isn't finished, but to give you an idea of how I work is I made these three people back in August.
Okay.
I think it goes like this, and then there's another person sitting on a chair. So I made these back in August, and now I'm making the background. The details are incredible.
Wow.
To put earrings on them and necklaces, and so that's what I'm doing.
Staying busy. If you don't mind, can I show one of your pieces? I think you call this one "Integrating My Shadow." Would you mind?
No, please do.
Just to give the audience an idea of the brilliance behind our Aunt Debbie.
Well, thank you for saying that. But the details are incredible. And I don't know if you can notice above the woman's head, there's a tiny photo of me.
There is.
Yeah. So these are fun to do, but the details take, oh my God, they take forever.
Right. But it is the details that suck you in to the art. It makes you think. And that's what the beauty of it all.
Yeah. Thank you for that acknowledgement. Thank you.
Of course. I pay attention, even when you don't think I'm paying attention. I'm paying attention.
I'm paying attention to you too, man.
Okay, good. I want people to pay attention. And while we're talking, folks, of course, we want to recognize this wonderful, I want to say holiday weekend, holiday week. I think I speak for everybody when I say Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. From all of us here at From the Shore to Be More. We hope you have a very safe holiday as you travel all over the country to spend time with your family and friends and so on and so forth. We wish you all the best, of course.
Yeah, I will not be traveling. I will be home for the first time since I went to the Army. Actually, no, this would be the first time that I would be alone for Thanksgiving. So in the Army, I wasn't alone, obviously. But yeah, I will be chilling. I decided I'm just going to stay in the house.
Well, okay. I mean, listen, you can also celebrate the day by just reaching out to your loved ones too, and taking the time to do that just as well. But to those who are going to be celebrating, or better yet, hitting the road, because I believe people started hitting the road this weekend. We wish you all the best, and please have a safe trip wherever you're traveling, and be patient. Be patient, please.
Yeah, I had two of my employees are out all week, leaving. I think one left yesterday, actually. and the other one is leaving in the morning. He said like 3 a.m. He's leaving, so they'll be gone all week.
Yeah, it's a big family day. I know me and my wife, we're cooking here, but everybody in my family's cooking somewhere. Trust me. My mom's going to my sister's house. Shout out to my mother. Shout out to my sister Angela. She's holding a dinner house. But I love to cook, so we decided to cook here this year. And so all the delicious food, yes, we will be we'll be having here on Thanksgiving, just like everybody else. The turkey, the ham, the collard greens, the yams, and all those wonderful things. And hey, what are some of you guys' favorite foods?
Well, what's your address?
I'll tell you behind the scenes.
I think Terry wouldn't mind if I showed up.
No, not at all. But you guys, I wouldn't want you guys ganging up on me when you got here, though. That's for daggone sure.
We would be loving you. You would just adore
it. I probably would like it. That's crazy if I think about it. But while we're talking about Thanksgiving, I also want to recognize the servicemen and women who are serving the country, who won't be home with their families on this holiday, including my very own daughter, as I say almost every week, who's currently serving in the Navy over in the Middle East. We wish them all the best. Hope that they stay safe, and I'll be calling my daughter most definitely on the holiday. And so let's recognize all the young servicemen and women out there who are keeping us safe at home.
Absolutely, for sure.
Shout out to the military.
And I was going to say this for the holiday part of the talk, but since we keep saying Thanksgiving, I need to acknowledge the crowd I run in who take offense to the word Thanksgiving because they see it as just one of those situations where people of European descent descended on Native Americans and took their stuff, and the Thanksgiving holiday is associated with the Europeans giving thanks for the stuff they stole from the Native Americans. So I like the holiday because I can make it what I want. So I'm into having Thanksgiving with sensitivity to the land that we're sitting on. Probably all of us are sitting on land that was once owned by indigenous people and was stolen from them, and I thank them for their contributions, including turkeys, which I enjoy eating. Turkey sandwiches are the best.
I got a feeling we're going to get into all that when it comes to all the different holidays that we celebrate in this country. That's for sure. While we're rolling on and we're going to keep it moving, just want to recognize Football Sunday because I always have to recognize my Giants, even though they're sorry. I don't even care. I still got to recognize my boys. I think we're 2-8, an embarrassing 2-8, ladies and gentlemen. But still, I'm going to recognize them. They're playing the Commanders today. The Commanders aren't doing well either, so maybe we'll get a win. We'll have to see, folks. Your team's playing today too, Boom.
Yeah, we're playing the Chargers, and we're only one up on you. You know, we're only one up on your team. So
let's shout out to the football teams anyway.
Right, absolutely. I'm always going to show love. I'm never going to not show love. But it is definitely funny that you know, we neck and neck. We running to see who's going to be last place in the NFC.
Yeah, it's crazy. But it is what it is, folks. So shout out to all the football teams, everybody playing today. Hopefully the Giants do get a win because we sure could use one. I'd rather watch a high school team play than they watch them play. But anyway, yeah, right. But anyway, let's keep the show rolling. He got a birthday. He got a birthday. Get up, y'all. It's the one. Now if it's your birthday, get on up. Now if it's your birthday, get on up. Now if it's your birthday, if it's your birthday, if it's your birthday, get on up. Now if it's your birthday, get on up.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Interestingly enough, we do this show on Sundays, and my birthday, my 50th birthday, falls on a Sunday. Right. That was the day of my actual birth. So 3/24/1974 was a Sunday, and 3/24/20 2024 is when I turn 50. We are going to have one hell of a show that day. I promise you. Because I'm gonna be in Costa Rica already. So
right.
we are going to have one hell of a show that Sunday. But anyway, enough about me.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to everybody out there who is celebrating a birthday today or one that just passed or one that's coming up. We love celebrating your birthdays with you. Now, I have a couple. Do you guys have any?
You know what? I'm about to look now because I was supposed to do that. I was supposed to do that on the plane.
Well, while Boom is looking, I just want to shout out some people. Oh, go ahead, on Debbie. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, I do have one. Vi Higginson, the producer and director and writer of Mama, I Want to Sing, had a birthday in November.
All right. Happy birthday to you. I have some family members that are having a birthday. Well, coming up. My nephew Jalen's birthday is coming up. I watched this young boy grow from a boy to a man, and I'm pretty proud of him. So happy birthday to him. His birthday is coming up on the 21st. Also, my nephew Baru, his brother, is actually coming up like right behind him. So I'm just going to get these out the way now. His birthday is actually on the 25th, but I'm going to shout him out now. Happy birthday, nephew. I'm very proud of you. Going off to college and becoming the man that you've become. You make us all proud, and keep it up. I know you will. Also, very, 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 very important name I have to shout out, folks. If you follow the show, then you know a couple months ago we did the Taylor family reunion, folks. You guys remember that?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, the person who put that all together, and there's us at the Taylor family reunion, Karen, our cousin Karen Burton, her birthday just passed. I think it was yesterday. So I have to say a very, very, very special happy birthday to Karen. Thanks for having us on at the reunion. It was a great time, and we send all our love to you. Hoping that you enjoy your day. Also, real fast. Oh, Boom, you wanted to say something?
No, I don't like nobody that much anymore. So
no,
I don't have a shout out. I didn't even know it was Karen's birthday. I didn't even get a notification. And I just went through the notifications past the last 3 days. I still didn't get a notification about the birthday. But I'll just say happy birthday to all the Scorpios. We're moving into Sag season, so they're looking forward to Sag season coming up.
It's coming up. That's right. Well, while we're at it, before we keep it rolling, I just want to say happy birthday to Troy Hewlett Sr. We grew up with Troy many, many, many years ago in that house back on Main Street. It was a wild time. Man, his birthday just passed. So
yes, it was.
It was a wild time. So shout out to Big Troy. It was his birthday. And also real quick, for the celebrities whose birthdays are today, rapper Future, his birthday is actually tomorrow. So I want to recognize him and say happy birthday to him. Also, I want to say happy birthday to Danny DeVito, Jersey's own. So I have to recognize him. Happy birthday to him. His birthday was on the 17th. It actually passed. Future's birthday is actually tomorrow. But I also really want to recognize this man here, Mr. Winston Duke. His birthday just passed. And people, of course, you might recognize him.
Happy birthday, baby.
And you don't sing happy birthday to me like that when my birthday just passed. I feel so kind of way.
Terry be on the watching.
Anyway, happy birthday to Winston.
She says she ain't stupid.
and say cool, I'm born on a Sunday as well.
Were you?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
That's why we get along.
Right. That particular Sunday gonna be lit too. I can't wait now. Wait a minute. When is your birthday fall? When is your birthday fall?
This year Saturday. Next year Saturday.
Y'all done started something now, because now I'm going to go back and try to find out what day I was born. Yeah, you see that? That's a true Virgo in me now.
Right. Well, if you can, I can help you do that. I know how to do that. You probably do too, though.
No, I don't actually. So actually, if you can help with that, sure, I'd love to know.
Hey, cuz, real quick, I'm gonna rewind a little bit.
Yeah,
because we got comments going on Facebook.
Okay.
And Sis Tina said, hey, those 49ers, San Francisco 49ers in the building.
All right. We gonna start doing that? Is that what we doing today, people? We shouting out teams? Is that what we doing? Get at us. Get at us.
And then my wonderful designer of all my logos and my little boom video and all that, Miss Tara Little, T Quest is tuned in, checking us out. So, and of course, we got a shout out. Wanda is definitely checking us out on Facebook and leaving comments. Thank you all very much.
Absolutely. Thank you everybody for watching. And thanks for
I'm gonna
all.
go on Facebook.
Support.
How do I find out where those are?
It should just be on there. I shared it. So if you look on my page, you'll just see it.
Okay, thank you.
And Wanda said, "Happy birthday to Uncle Sam and
oh
Milan."
My God! Thank you, Wanda.
And
my
Milan.
brother. That's my brother. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's coming up next week. I would have remembered next week.
That's how you clean it up. That's how you clean it up. Very smart.
That's what we do on the show, folks. We have fun with it, boy. I tell you, we have fun with it. Well, again, I mean, happy birthday to everybody celebrating birthdays, but more importantly, thanks to everybody watching and checking in. So we definitely appreciate your support, right?
Absolutely,
guys?
Absolutely.
All right, let's keep it rolling.
You know, I guess right now we should start the show.
I love me some Gangstar. I say it every week. I just love it. All right.
It's all good.
Must see TV and movies, folks. What do we got? I got a couple, but I'm gonna let you guys roll first.
No, go for it. Go for it,
to see what you have.
I drew a blank. I had something that was real good too, and I'm drawing a blank on what it was, and hopefully it'll come back to me by the time you're done. So you go right on the head, rock on, cuz.
Okay. And I need you to post them so that I can remember, because I jot them down because I need to see stuff. So I want a list going back a few Sundays from you, Shaggy.
Okay, what that says to me is that you never go back and rewatch the show, but that's okay. That's fine.
But it's all right. The openings.
But it's okay. But no, if there's questions about the ones that we had, please let me know, and I'll definitely send you to them. I figured this time, because we're talking about holidays and we're in the midst of the holiday season, I wanted to do a holiday version of must-see TV and movies. And I wanted to tell everybody my favorite one. So I could have did a whole list because I just love the holidays so much, guys. But I didn't. I kept it short. But I wanted to let people know a few of my favorite holiday movies to watch. And you guys can tell me if you agree or disagree. How about that? Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right. My very first one is, since it's Thanksgiving, a Charlie Brown's Thanksgiving.
That's a classic.
Gotta do it.
That's a classic right there.
Gotta do it, boy. Thanksgiving. When he put that popcorn on the table, the look on everybody's face said it all. And the toast, what?
He was crying.
Oh man! People hit us up in the comments. Hit us up in the comments if you agree or disagree. I'd love to know. Now, another one of my favorites, is of course Elf. Elf, by the crazy man himself, Will Ferrell.
This dude is one of the funniest men on the face of the planet. I mean,
absolutely positively has to be.
He
absolutely
is
positively
hilarious.
Has to be one of the funniest people alive right now. And people, please, let me know if you agree, disagree. I sure love to know.
No, I agree with. I personally agree with both of those. I sent the message on Facebook. See what our Facebook listeners have to say about their must see TV or movie. Waiting for responses from them. So we'll see what we got. But go ahead, cuz.
Well, I got a couple more, and I'm going to keep it rolling because I see the time ticking away. But for those who like to laugh, I love to laugh, as you see, because I watch Elf. Here's another one for you guys. Friday after next, people. Right. If you want to see a ghetto Christmas movie,
watch Friday after next, right?
Watch Friday after next, boy. Oh man, it will be coming on. It'll probably be coming on all this week. All these will probably be coming up, I'm sure, since we get into the holidays. I'm going to show one more, and then I'm going to keep the ball rolling, guys. One more. Almost Christmas, people. I don't know if you've heard of this movie. If you haven't heard of this movie, you need to absolutely go see this family act up. It will bring back it will bring back memories of your own family. I promise you.
Say Cool's family. I mean, family.
Probably, yeah.
Listen,
I've never even heard of it. I've never even heard of it. So
Look, I'm hipping y'all right now. I'm hipping y'all to it right now. So believe me, go back and check that. It'll be coming on. All your favorite holiday movies will be coming up, I'm sure. And of course, if you have show ideas for the show, or you like to contribute by sending us your favorite movies and stuff, you can contact the show. People, I kind of tell you every week, contact the show. Our Instagram is at From the Shore to Be More. Our Twitter is at 2_Be More. Our email is From the Shore to Be More at gmail.com. Or you can call the show at 732-440-9314. If we don't answer, people, please, we encourage you to leave a message so we can get back to you. Also, we need your support, people, not to keep the show growing, but to keep the show growing. We would need your donations to do that. You can send donations. I believe Cash App is working now, so you can send Cash App, money sign From the Shore to Be More, or you can send donations through paypal.me/From the Shore to Be More, folks, so we can keep this thing rolling and give you the show that you come to love to see on your Sunday afternoons. Right, guys?
Absolutely, y'all. Come on now. It's the holiday season. It's the time for giving.
It's
going and give
to look a lot like Christmas. All right, let's get into it. Let's talk about these holidays, folks.
It is definitely beginning to look a lot like Christmas before Thanksgiving. Quite a few people went out and bought trees and decorating already. And I may actually decorate myself this year for Christmas because I have decided I'm going to stay home for Christmas too.
Well, maybe somebody will come visit you, though. You never know.
Long as they're not staying, it's fine. You come visit, but you got.
I have a confession to make. Yes, I do.
What?
Okay, Usher, go ahead.
I put my Christmas tree up last week.
I'm so disappointed in you and Terry.
My wife was so against it. Now, before everybody rush to judgment and send all your crazy comments and everything, I just want to say in our home, we generally put up more than one tree a year. We put up 3 trees every year. There's usually a tree on every floor of our house. A smaller one on the upstairs, the bigger grand tree, of course, on the main floor. And then downstairs in our offices, we keep another tree. And my wife fought me all the way. She did. No, it's too early. We got to celebrate Thanksgiving. She's got
That's my girl. That's my girl.
She's got all her Thanksgiving decorations on, and the house does still look nice. But I fought, and she gave me one tree. So I put up the tree in the office. I did, folks. And I know some other my own family members have also put up their trees. Some of them resisted, but some of them all.
Y'all must have evergreens. Because by the time Christmas roll around, they're going to be Charlie Brown Christmas trees.
No. Oh, I should have mentioned that one. Like I said, I could have wrote a list. You're right. No, but that's the one that we usually keep on the main floor. And that's a live one every year. We'll be getting that one later, of course. I've had a live Christmas tree every year of my life.
Listen, man, I don't understand this whole fake tree stuff, man. I don't get it. I don't like it.
I do have two.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm not saying I have not used one. That was in my married life, but no, I like live trees. So if I do get a tree in here, it will definitely be a live tree, and it will probably be huge because I have a huge living room ceiling, so it'll probably be huge.
I get a big
tree.
I have to cut it down every single year. My wife will tell you, this big giant tree is always in our living room, always. But that's the way I grew up, And people comment, please, dude. Live trees or not, go ahead and comment.
Right.
We want to know what you think.
Right. Let us know. You put live tree, fake tree. What y'all going for?
Live.
Live. That's right. Live trees. But we want to talk about holidays. We want to talk about all of them. Christmas is definitely, I guess, the big elephant in the room. Let's just go ahead and say that. And it seems like celebrating Christmas or the idea of celebrating Christmas is getting earlier and earlier every single year. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, and you know why? Because the commercial people, the people who want to make money off of us.
Retailers.
That's Amazon, whatever. They want to make money off of us, so they start piping in Christmas music the day after
Halloween,
the pumpkin one, Halloween. They start, and that annoys me.
I started seeing Christmas things in early as September. I'm not even kidding. In some of the stores, as early as September, I started seeing things for Christmas. And you're right. Our holidays have been held captive by retailers now. I mean, let's just say that.
Well, absolutely, because this is not even a holiday, but it's become a major thing. The Black Friday thing.
Yes.
I don't even know why it's called Black Friday anymore, because it's going on now. Like, what do you mean?
Right. Black Friday discounts just dropped.
Right.
It's Monday.
Like,
it's really? Monday. Like, come on, you guys. It's just after
that earlier, and I'm seeing Cyber Mondays. Next thing you know, it's gonna be back to your Dollar Tuesdays. It's gonna be they look. These retailers pay these marketing companies major dollars to come up with new schemes to get out of our dollars, and they found one way to do it. One big way to do it is through our love of holidays, of celebrations, and boy, they go all out. I mean, you might have even heard this before. Have you ever heard this word, Christmas in July?
Yeah, I've heard that before.
That's when the mattress company starts discounting their mattresses and having a big Christmas in July festival. Yeah, it's crazy. It is crazy, but it's not just the holidays. It's all kind of holidays. I mean, like I said, Christmas is definitely the 800-pound gorilla in the room, but just the amount of money.
But we really need to. I'd like to address the etymology of the word holidays. Began with holy days, and those were the days that were considered sacred for whatever reason or not, and then it morphed into holidays. And I mean, I'm all for it, by the way. I love holidays, but I think in some cases we might want to reflect on the origin of holidays to keep them special.
Okay, and I guess a lot of the more important holidays are religious holidays, like Christmas, like Easter.
Christmas ain't no religious holiday.
Celebrating the birth of Christ. I think a lot of Christians would disagree.
Who's celebrating? I get a doll. How's that celebrating the birth of Christ? I mean, it's lost. It's lost. But I think lost. It's a little lost. And some people do go to church on Christmas Eve and then
New Year's Eve.
and then bring out the booze. But I'm all for it. I'm all for
You better stop. you about to
I'm
cause some
all
trouble.
for fun. I'm all for fun. I like the idea of fun. I
Yeah,
really do. And
I
I
don't
think there's
do
nothing wrong with making it fun.
I don't do any of these holidays based off of what or how they originated. None of them.
Mhm.
I do it simply based off of the fun, the camaraderie, the
Right.
togetherness, the joy. I do it all based off of that. Halloween is hands down my favorite one
One of my
because I get to act up in any way that I want. If I decide I'm gonna no, listen, seriously, if I decide I'm gonna dress as Aunt Debbie for Halloween,
Yes.
I will not get a second look. You know what I mean? Nobody will question what is he doing,
Yeah.
blah blah blah, nothing. If I did it any other day outside of that.
Halloween is a holiday where you get to dip into your alter ego.
Yeah, it's all about having
and
fun.
I absolutely love it, and I have fun. I wish I would have put up some pictures because I would love to show people. I have dressed like all kind of people for Halloween. So yeah, I love Halloween, and
I was the Incredible Hulk. I was the Punisher. I was Dark Maul. I was the demon on Charmed one time. I was I'm not gonna show that picture. I was what's his name? To Tyler Perry guy. God damn it, I can see his whole
Mr. Brown.
Mr. Brown. Yes, I was Mr. Brown.
Okay.
One year. Listen, I love it. I can't dress like Mr. Brown regular and people just gonna be like, oh hey boom. They're gonna be like, what the hell is wrong with him? Why he got flashy colors on? But on Halloween, I can get away with it. My brother and my brother-in-law dressed as Wanda and Shanae. In 2023, you ain't no dudes dressing like no chick and getting away with it in 2023, except on Halloween. Christmas, the camaraderie.
And if they're transgender.
Okay. All right. Well, I want to touch back.
Or what do you call those people? Drag queens.
Oh yeah, man, a drag show. I guess they can get away. No, I'm talking normal people though.
You're suggesting that they're not normal. All right, we starting stuff today. All right, but no, listen.
I
want to go back to what Debbie was talking about.
Show that Aunt Debbie caught that boo boo, not boom boom, boo boo on the boom boom. Ooh, that's the song.
I want to go back for a minute though to something Debbie touched on, and the origin of the word holiday and holy days. Like I was saying, I guess some holidays were based in religion, like Christmas and like Easter, but others aren't. But I'm not saying that that's still not important. Like we celebrate, say for instance, the 4th of July, which was this founding of this country and everything, and it's a big holiday in this country. Of course, not everybody celebrates, but that's a whole different thing. I'm just trying to make a point here. But to me, not all holidays are legitimate holidays, but they've been marketed in a way where we can't get away from them. I'm going to bring this up, and people are going to hate me for it, especially the women, but Valentine's Day, to me, is one of the biggest ones. I don't even know what a Saint Valentine is, honestly. We started.
It's a real person.
It was a real person?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was a real person, and we celebrate his day for what now?
I don't know. Why you ask me?
but see, but just to let you know how retailers have grabbed hold of this holiday. On that day, if you are in a relationship and you are a man, you better not come home empty-handed. You better not come home empty-handed on that day. You're gonna have a real problem. You know what I'm saying?
Well, here's the thing. So we don't point it out like that because the men act the same. The men act the same way.
What do you mean?
She better not come home without nothing for Valentine's Day.
I guess there are men that do.
Dudes. Listen, that whole day.
I don't want nothing.
That debate has been going on for so long. It's like Mother's Day, Father's Day. I celebrate my mother all year. I celebrate my father all year. Blah 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 blah. Yo, stop being so goddamn petty. This is a day set aside to show love, to show that extra love to the person that you're dealing with. That don't mean go out and buy diamonds and blah, 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 blah. Just do something special. Do something you ain't done all year. Outside of saying
and that's the point I'm trying to make. The way that
I like
the
diamonds.
holiday, oh yeah, the way that these holidays have been stolen, you know, take away from the meaning of it all. Like Valentine's Day. I love my wife, of course. I'm sure everybody loves their significant other, whoever they are, and they love them all year round. I don't think I need a special day to show that, but I definitely don't need to feel like I need to come home with flowers and candy and balloons every single Valentine's Day. And my wife is going to get on me. I know she is once I get off this show, but I'm willing to take the lumps, folks, and I'm doing it for you.
But you know, it depends on what world you run in. I will
Right.
say that the
Right.
men I tended to date tended not to celebrate Valentine's Day.
Okay.
Well, that's
And I
because they was
never,
cheap. That's because they
eh,
cheap bastards. That's all. That's how it's always gonna be.
Stop.
That's because they was cheap bastards.
No,
Everybody
wait,
that I hear, I'm
I
not
wanna
trying to
hear-
hear none of that from nobody.
I want to hear
I'm
the
not trying to hear
explanation.
none of that
Why
from nobody.
didn't they say?
all right then, boom, send me something this Valentine's Day.
Ah, see, there
How's
you
that?
go. There you
I
go.
probably will.
Okay.
I probably will. That's the whole thing.
Send me that boom shirt I saw on Facebook.
Well, I sent you a nice bouquet of digital flowers like 2 weeks ago, saying thank you.
I liked it. That was very nice. Now it's time for some real flowers.
But look, that's an example. That right there, is an example of the extra special. Yeah, we tell Aunt Debbie thank you all the time. We tell her we love her all the time. But the extra, this day is set aside for the extra. Mother's Day is set aside for the extra. Father's Day is set
I
aside for
think
the extra.
so.
Like
I
everybody
think
just
it's
everybody just cheap bastards, and you don't have, everything ain't got to be about money. Like they don't know how to love on somebody. I don't have to spend a dime, and your Valentine's Day will be the greatest Valentine's Day ever. And I ain't spending 1 red cent. Get over that.
okay, I have to tell a story. This last thing I'm going to say, I'm going to get some tape, put it across my mouth. So one Christmas, Inez didn't have any money to buy Ishana a gift. Inez is my sister. And but she found a doll that Ishana had lost. It had been lost for about 6 months. And she finally found it close to Christmas. She took that found doll and put it in a box and wrapped it up as a present. I thought that was ingenious because Ishana adored that doll. And then on Christmas, she got it back. How magic is that?
That's beautiful. That's
right.
the meaning behind it all.
Right. And nobody's saying, oh, I didn't get the $500 pair of Jordans that I wanted. Now I hate my parents and my husband don't love me because he didn't get me to this. But man, get the hell out of here. I don't celebrate it for that. If I buy you something, I bought you something.
As a kid, not adults, but as kids, I guess it's disappointing sometimes when you don't get the gift that you wanted on Christmas. You don't always think about budgets and things like that. As a child, I'm talking about child.
Well, if we talk about as a child,
let me finish my point. But as adults, I've seen some adults have kind of that same reaction when they didn't get some that they asked for. Now that, in my opinion, was terrible, and that's where you're totally missing out on the meaning of the day. I can expect that reaction from a kid, but from adults, see, now the holiday is all about money and what you receive on that day, not what you can give. In other words, there was a time when people spent their time on the holidays volunteering in shelters, whether it was feeding the homeless or whatever, coat drives, things like this. This is what the holidays should really be about, at least that particular holiday, right?
Absolutely. I had a thought and now I lost it.
My bad. I just wanted to make that point because I know as soon as I said, that people react that way, and I was going to get a reaction. But
I'm still scarred. That's what I was about to say. I'm still scarred from being a kid and not getting what I asked for Christmas. But
yeah, I mean, we've all as kids, we've all been there.
It's the ungratefulness of it, though. So
yeah.
I asked for a drum set because I want to be a drummer.
Right.
And I go tear open this package, and it's one little stupid drum in there. Like, what is this? I don't want this. What am I supposed to do with this? What am I supposed to do with this? But that should have been the stepping stone to, if I really wanted to play the drums, then you start with that one. But as a kid, I was like, what about this? Is one.
I'll tell you some of my
boom, boom. That's where you got that boom from.
Oh wow!
Exactly.
Now we're digging deep.
Precisely. Go ahead, cuz.
Some of my fondest memories when I look back on Christmas. Of course, growing up, my mother, she was divorced a lot of the time. She didn't have a lot of money. We didn't have a lot of money. Sometimes we were just getting by. And my mother did whatever she could to make the best Christmases for us. So she used to crochet stockings, our stockings for us, which I thought was just beautiful. But one of the things that I remember the most is how hard my mom and my aunt struggled to make just the littlest Christmas happen for us. I mean, they were amazing for me. Of course, we didn't always get what we wanted, but just the love that was there was enough for me. And shout out to my family. And my mom did everything she could to try to get the things that we got on Christmas. So shout out to my mom and my aunts, because they used to go shopping together a lot of the time. So we used to end with a lot of the same stuff, by the way. It was crazy. I said it before. We used to wake up on Christmas sometimes, excited kids. You're calling around to your cousins. We got this. And on the other line, they're like, well, we got the same thing. We got, what? Like, what? What happened? But it's those little things that I look back on and that I cherish the most when I think about holidays. I don't want people to lose sight of those things, as we spend all our money, and I'll be guilty of it too, just like everybody else in this country. I'll be spending my money through the holidays. But it's the getting together and the love that I appreciate the most. Spending the time with my brothers and sisters, even though we didn't have a lot, the time we spent together still I have them here to this day, and I love those moments. Shout out to my brothers and sisters.
Yeah, shout out to mine too. We had fun as kids. Christmas, I know my parents struggled through, but it was never. I honestly didn't know. You know what I mean? I didn't know. My mother did. To me, my mom and dad did an excellent job on protecting us from the propaganda of these holidays. You know what I mean? We woke up one morning, we thought we struck it rich because they wrapped all of our gifts in aluminum foil.
There you go. Making it happen, man.
That's expensive.
Making it happen,
They
man.
wrapped all the gifts in aluminum foil. But you can't tell me that under that tree didn't look fire with them lights sparkling off that foil.
Oh my God, that's brilliant. I love that. Wow.
That tree looked amazing to us. Like, so I feel like we was always sheltered from that sort of propaganda. That's probably why we can appreciate the holidays the way we appreciate them, because of how our parents have done with us. They didn't do it to where you saw them crying in the room because they couldn't get you the G.I. Joe with the Kung Fu grip. You know what I mean? They could only get you the G.I. Joe, and he had never mind. But anyway.
It was a paper doll.
Right.
But I remember the cookies and the nuts and fruits and the meals and sledding with my brothers and sisters and out in the snow, because this is Jersey, and those are the things that I remember the most.
Right.
At least about that particular holiday, yeah.
And that is what I enjoyed the most. And when it didn't snow, we was upset.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, what?
Oh heck, no snow.
We don't
on
have
Christmas?
snow right?
On Christmas? What? This is the Northeast. We don't do that. That's Florida stuff. We don't do that here.
That is not allowed. That is not allowed.
Not
Where is
allowed.
the snow?
But snow on Christmas is one of the most beautiful things, man. Oh man, for those who don't have snow on Christmas, I feel for you. To all our listeners who are listening in other states, I feel for you. You got to experience it at least once in your lifetime. It is beautiful. But I don't, you know what? I don't just get wrapped up in Christmas. You touched on Thanksgiving. And Thanksgiving is a very controversial holiday for everybody. We celebrate it for our own reasons as African Americans. The camaraderie, the food, because as I think all races in this country know, Black people get down in the kitchen. Yeah, we get down. And shout out to my people, my ass. We get down in the kitchen. Oh, the mac and cheese and everything. It's going. Oh, I'm getting hungry now. The sweet potato pie. Oh.
I thought I mentioned that I haven't eaten yet. I thought I mentioned that, and you're just going to throw food all around.
Well, because Thanksgiving's coming up, but it is a very, very, very controversial a holiday. Like when Debbie touched on, it's based on a European side of the story. We all know the other side, and it ain't good. What was taken from that, I believe, and Debbie, please correct me if I'm wrong, or the audience members, please correct me if I'm wrong. This holiday, on this particular holiday, was when the indigenous people actually helped the new arrivals, the new arrivals, through a tough winter, in which they wouldn't have survived and would have perished if not for the help of the indigenous people. They were the ones who brought the turkeys, the corn, and everything to the table, and not only fed the new arrivals, but showed them how to hunt and how to grow these things so that they could survive through the winter. So shout out to the indigenous people, first and foremost. And I definitely want to recognize that, because it is a controversial holiday for a lot of people. You know, and it needs to be noted. Some of these holidays aren't based on the best of principles. Let's face it. Some of these that celebrate in this country, and while
they're not. But I'm gonna celebrate them, and I'm gonna celebrate them all. Labor Day cookouts. That's what I'm thinking about. I ain't thinking about the backstory of Labor Day. I'm not thinking about the backstory of 4th of July. I'm not thinking about none of that. I'm thinking about the cookout that we going to for, like Cuz said, because Black people throw down. Let's get some food.
in this country, we're brought up in a certain way where we recognize holidays, not necessarily for what they are, but just for a day to have fun. Do you see how many Black people celebrate Cinco de Mayo, but ain't Mexicans? Celebrate St. Patrick's Day, but ain't Irish.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Part of it. Mm-hmm.
No, so we've come comfortable in this country, I think, with celebrating holidays just for the fun of it, and not getting too wrapped up in the whole meaning behind it. Although sometimes we should know the meaning of why a reason why we're celebrating. We should. But
we do know the reason why we're celebrating, because we want to have fun. Like last week's show was talking about play. Exactly, because that's why I'm celebrating it. I'm not celebrating it for no other reason but that, but the get-togethers, but the families, any of that. I'm not celebrating for no other backstory reason why Martin Luther King scraped his knee for me to have this holiday. None of that. I'm just being honest. I'm not.
No, I can respect that.
And in the old days, it was a day off from work. So we loved having a day off from work. None of us, I don't work like that anymore. I don't think Boom does. But Shaheem, I'm sure you appreciate the holidays for a day off. Do you get off on holidays?
On some of them, not all of them. But the point I was trying to make is that, you know, some of these holidays, not all of them, but some of them have real meaning behind them. Real meaning, a teaching moment.
Right.
For you and your families. And that's what I mean. And that's what I'm saying. That's not all holidays is let's go have fun, but they have real meaning to it. And that's what I mean. And people should know that while they're celebrating and having the cookouts and all that other good stuff, all right?
So every Thanksgiving from here on out, I will take some of my tequila and pour it out for the indigenous people.
Ashe.
Giving thanks. I'm gonna do that every year.
Beautiful. That's beautiful.
Yeah, yeah. I think
Yeah, for
everybody should.
yes, that is beautiful. Pour libation.
Absolutely.
All right. And
Give
then I
thanks.
think everybody
Give
should
thanks and then
while we're
get
giving
down.
while we're giving thanks, make sure to recognize the indigenous people on this Thursday while we're all stuffing our faces, and we all gonna be doing it. Let's face it.
And thank you for the black mamas that taught these women how to cook this delicious food.
Hallelujah! Woo! The
But Boone
candied
is
yams.
Boone is so sexist, so
Mm,
sexist.
the candied yams, man. Oh,
Mothers
stop it.
teach their sons how to cook too.
No.
Then
Mm-mm.
cook. You cook.
I don't
You
know.
cook more than I cook. Boone.
I love to cook.
All I know is I'm grateful for whoever's found out about putting that smoked meat in them greens, boy. Woo! Shout out to you. Yes. Yes, it's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good. All right. We get carried away. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Absolutely. I'm gonna have to go to Golden Corral and get something to eat now.
I think we're all hungry right now.
Can I leave early? I need to go get something to eat.
Oh man, we about to start wrapping it up. The time's ticking down anyway, folks. Listen, it was a great discussion. I see a lot of people were tuning in to check us out this week, and we appreciate everybody. It was a great discussion. I know people celebrate their holidays different in their homes because some people celebrate different holidays like Jewish holidays and things like that. And so I know the Indian holiday of Diwali just passed. So I know people celebrate different in their homes. But for whatever reasons you celebrate, folks, have a good time, enjoy your family, never miss the meaning. Enjoy the food, of course, but most importantly, stay safe. Stay safe, everybody. I think that's the biggest thing.
Stay safe, stay alert, stay woke.
All right, folks, we're gonna start rounding out. Boom, the busiest, the hardest working DJ in the business. What you got going on, cuz?
This coming week is actually a pretty quiet week, which I'm looking forward to because it's Thanksgiving week. We only have a 3-day work week, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday I'll be at work for my regular job, and then like I said, Thursday I'm going to be home. I'm literally going to be in my house, probably painting the walls and hanging stuff, and just getting home together because I'll finally be able to sit down for a minute without being disturbed. So this is actually going to be a pretty quiet week. After that, I can't make no promises because it ramps right back up. Right after that, I'm back on the road. I got to go to LA. I got to go back to Maryland for a wedding, New Year's Eve. So I'm gonna be all over the place. So I'm loving it right now.
Right, and congratulations on everything that's going on.
Oh yeah, I needed to show. Yeah, let me
go ahead, put that up there.
Where'd it go? It's here somewhere. Where'd it go? Right there. There we go.
Right, there you go.
That was at the Babel Loft in Brooklyn, New York, over there by the Barclays Center.
Shout out.
I'm gonna tell you about this loft. It is the first Black-owned, members-only loft in New York.
All right.
So this was a very important thing to go on with Omarion being there and us being there. It was pretty fun event. I enjoyed myself, and from there with Omarion, I'll be heading out to LA in December 13th. So,
all right, congratulations, cuz. Keep on grinding. Keep grinding. Aunt Debbie, the beautiful Aunt Debbie, what you got coming up?
Well, I hope to finish this piece that I'm working on right now. I think I have one client, and I am spending Thanksgiving with myself, and I am going to cook my favorite foods, but I'm not baking a turkey. I'm going to go to a place down the road that makes great turkey, buy some of it. It's all shredded up, and bring it home, make potato salad, and a pumpkin pie that's easier, and have Thanksgiving.
Oh, wait a minute. Did you say pumpkin pie? Black people don't eat that. We eat sweet potato pies.
If I come to your house, I'll bring sweet potato pie.
Come
okay?
on. The
I
more the
heard
merrier.
that recently. Y'all, what is? Look. Look, well,
Yeah,
Boom will
we're gonna have
tell
to
you
talk.
Aunt Debbie didn't get the gift of cooking. Okay, so if I cook anything at all, you had better be darn grateful for it.
I know I will. All right, folks, you already know what I got going on. But first, I want to talk about my cousin, our son. He's got his own clothing line. People are tailor made, and he's making varsity jackets right now. It's definitely the season for it. So if you need a varsity jacket, you got to look out for Cuz at Tailor Made Entertainment, bigcartel.com, people. And of course, you know me, we have our own business, and it's that time of the year for giving gifts. And we have some wonderful gifts that you can give, especially our custom image trays sets that you can give as a gift, folks, at hazytrays.com. So please come go check us out there. But not only that, as you all know, you can see what I'm doing, new music and whatever's going on in Shaheem world at therealshaheem.com.
Listen,
Staying
I'm
busy.
gonna tell y'all something. I'm making for the first time. I'm gonna make a grilled chicken lasagna for myself for Thanksgiving. That's gonna be my Thanksgiving meal. A grilled chicken lasagna. I can't wait. I can't wait to make this. I tell you, I can't wait.
Well, you're gonna have to definitely let me know how that comes out.
I have to find some veggie noodles though. I don't want to use pasta noodles, as crazy as that may sound.
If somebody's watching, reach out to Boom and show them where you can get it at.
I'm sure I can go to the farmer's market out here and find some, I'm sure.
I just want to say this, and then I'm going to get to the last word on Debbie. I just want to say this. It's been 1 year ago this month that I released my song Weightless, everybody. And it's been blowing up on TikTok and everything. And I'm so very grateful of like 24,000 views, almost 3,000 comments, likes and everything. Yes, it's doing wonderful. And so I want to thank everybody for the love and support. And go watch it. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. And I'm gonna play it at the end of the show anyway, right after the last word, folks. And we're gonna end the show like that. Is that all right?
Yes, that works for me.
All right, then let's jump into this.
Ain't no stopping sunshine, ain't no stopping me, ain't no stopping all the love that sets the people free.
So one of the holidays we didn't mention was Kwanzaa, which was invented by Karenga Milana, I think his name is, in the 60s. Not only African American, but African consciousness. And what I most like about Kwanzaa is that it stresses making handmade gifts.
Right.
And a handmade gift could be a love letter. If I received a love letter for any holiday, my God, would I be happy. You could make
Let me get my pen.
In the old days, you go right to it. In the old days, you could make CDs. I don't think anybody does that. But even making a music list for someone, not to mention making a card or something, or even just calling to say, I love you, are all creative ways of giving gifts. These are the 10 things I love most about you. You guys are going to get that list, but I'm going to divide it 5 for Shaheem, 5 for Boom. Aunt Deb out.
There you go, folks. You don't have to spend your money. You can show your love in other ways, folks. And there you have it for my beautiful Aunt Deb. All right, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed our show today. We sure enjoyed having you, and we look forward. That's right. And we look forward to seeing all of you back here again next Sunday for the next episode of From the Shore to Be More, folks.
Let me shout out real quick everybody that was paying attention. Lenny, Fajaya, Jay, Stephanie, Shaida, Tara, Tisha, Simone, Tina. Thank y'all for tuning into the show today. We love y'all.
Thanks, everybody. Listen, guys, enjoy your Sunday. We'll see you next week. has made me strong. I'm filled with emotions I've never felt before. I can feel it building up soon as I walk in the door. And I'm here for the time of my life. It's feeling the timing is right. Hello, me. I'm for so long now that the pressure's been building up and everybody feels like they're ready to explode. So tonight, you have my permission to let it go. Are y'all ready? Here we go.